We've been talking a lot on the channel about relationships, friendships, even a little bit of family stuff. And one common theme I keep seeing in the comments is people saying, just get a dog, just get a cat, call it a day. You know what? You're not exactly wrong in that thinking. I still have some human connections for sure, guys, and I appreciate them just like I appreciate you. I think most of you are human, but I'm sure I've got some pets that are digging the channel over here. So, and I love that. No, there's reasons why the pets are number one in our book for most of us humans. I'm Pam. We're going to talk about this a little bit and why pets are wonderful, wonderful for our health and emotional, physical health, and how pets have influenced and helped shape my life. For many of us, the pets feel emotionally safer, and for good reason. They're not going to run the streets barking out our secrets, you know. They're always there to listen. They are safe to share with. They don't judge. They don't jump in the middle of your emotional story and start barking out their own tales of, what went on in their day. They just sit peacefully and listen. All right, granted, maybe it's because they think they're going to be getting a treat, but in my mind, it's because they love me and care about me. Yeah, okay, trolls. Feel free to jump into the comments and be like, you crazy, lame, lonely old cat lady. I own it. Whatever. My pit bull's here too, though. Don't leave him out. There's some real science behind why the pets are awesome for us. There's some studies out there. They've actually helped lower blood pressure, helped with anxiety and depression. They certainly can help battle the loneliness epidemic that's going on. They're amazing. There's some studies out there that people that have pets actually live longer, and I believe it. I had my last dog, Chelsea. She was an amazing pit bull. I think I was like 45 when I got her, and I was 59 when she passed. She was with me through so many eras of this life. Is unbelievable. She was there when my mom passed. She was there for some bad relationship breakups, moving twice, several big job changes, and all the stress and anxiety that goes along with that stuff. She was there 24/7 like a rock. I don't know what I would have done without her. When she passed, I was thinking I'm going to be without a dog for a while. I can't handle going through this again. Maybe I need some time off. I need a break. It didn't work out. As you know, I have my boy Nugget, but uh, it got to the point going into my house, I didn't even want to go through that front door because she wasn't there, and neither was anybody else. It was god awful. Going to parks and things like that, rides in the car, which I always loved. I loved the outdoors. It wasn't the same. It was miserable. It was lonely, sad, depressing, and there was a gaping hole in my life without Chelsea. So I eventually, after about 3 months, I adopted my boy Nugget, and that was amazing. It healed a lot of things. I can't replace Miss Chelsea, and I miss her every day, but I did get another pet. Actually, before I got Nugget, I said, I'm going to try to become a cat person because I felt like, they're great little creatures and maybe a little bit easier. I got Keleigh and Connor. I adopted them at the same shelter that I adopted Nugget from eventually. And they are wonderful little pets. They're his brother and sister. But for me, it just wasn't the same because my dog, now Nugget, travels in the car with me all the time. We go for walks. He jumps up in the bed. He's a little snuggle bunny. The cats just couldn't do that. And I was used to something else. I was used to my whole life always having a dog. Trying to live without it, it was pure hell. Yeah, for me, I think having to live without a pet would be a version of hell. I even think that I'm a pretty spiritual person. I was brought up Christian, but I really do think that the pets, dogs, cats, they're a gift from whatever you believe, a higher power, spiritual universe, whatever. I think they are truly some kind of spiritual gift brought to us to help us survive this world and life, which at times can be really, really dark and stressful and hard. I mean, let's face it, if you live long enough, you're going to suffer a lot of losses. And sitting there alone in the corner by yourself with these losses, it's super unhealthy. And I couldn't do it. I couldn't survive it. These pets, they're my rock. I know I'm not the only one out here thinking these things. I've been reading the comments. I may not get to reply to all of them. There's a lot, and I still have a full-time job, but I love them. And know that you all that are replying in the comments and telling your stories and experiences, it's helping other people. My videos so far, I can't believe it. And thank you all. They add up to millions of views. And trust me, many, many people, whether they comment or not, are reading your comments. You all are building a community. You have the ability to touch people all around the world with your comments and stories. You have the ability to make people feel less alone. And that's magic. It's unbelievable. And it's something good that all of this technology has done for us humans. So here I am getting off topic, which doesn't take much. But anyway, there's some real science behind why the pets are so wonderful for us. We've talked in other videos about the stress hormone cortisol and the bonding hormone of oxytocin, which helps moms and new babies bond. Well, when we're with our pets, petting them, hanging out with them, cortisol levels down, oxytocin coming up a bit. It's wonderful, wonderful for our brains to help us de-stress, connect, and feel bonded. The fact that our best friend or even family member has fur doesn't matter. The benefits are amazing. As I've gotten older, many times now, I will say no to going certain places or doing certain things because I've got to get my time in with my pet. I do work full time, so he's frequently home by himself during the day. Well, he's got his brother and sister, Keleigh and Connor, the kitties. But when I have time off on the weekends and things, I do frequently choose to spend it with him. He's my family member. He's my best friend, companion. He's always there for me. So I try to be there for him. Some of my friends that maybe don't have pets, they've got spouses. Go ahead with the cat lady comments. But no, they may not fully get it. And that's okay. I've got to do what's right for me and my fur family. So I just wanted to talk about this a little bit. It was on my mind. I love my pets. I know you guys do too. And I wanted to let you know you're not alone with this. I wish that we could share pictures down in the comments section. I would love that. I would love to see all your fur family. But we can't do that. Maybe I have to get a website going or something. Add it to my to-do list, a website where we could all share some things more. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it all out, guys. If you got anything on your mind, let me know down in the comments. But please share about your pets, some of your experiences. You could brighten somebody's day with that and, help somebody else feel less alone. And who doesn't love stories about pets? So thank you so much for being here. If you don't have a pet and you're thinking about it, I know sometimes people comment that they're older and they worry about what would happen. There's a lot of senior pets in the shelter looking for a home. And another big thing I guess I forgot to talk about was adopting a pet and caring for it. It can give a lot of meaning to our life. My boy Nugget, he has a life. No, maybe he's not a baby or a grandbaby human, but he has a life just like every other life on this planet. He's not less than. And caring for him, really saving him, getting him out of that shelter, oh, trust me, he is grateful every single day. And that's something that us humans need too. When we're alone and older, we sometimes don't get that. But the need to give love, not just have somebody listen to us or love us or care for us. We need that. But we also need a back and forth of caring for another creature, it helps give our lives meaning. And caring for him and seeing him change, seeing him heal from his skin conditions, knowing that I got him out of the shelter where it was a rougher place, it just heals my own heart and softens me. And we all need that, the back and forth. And with these pets, we get that. It's so important. So keep loving your pets. Keep making them number one of your life if you want to or need to. Do not feel any guilt or weirdness about it. You keep doing you. I love all of you being here. I appreciate it. Get outside and enjoy some sunshine. Tell me about your pets. Share it with the whole world. Thank you.